for today. It's been a kind of a long one. And I have 2 dice to work through. First one's going to be related to a special attacker. And I'm not sure what the second one's going to be related to. I don't particularly care that Gudra kind of sucks compared to other Pokemon at the moment. But matters that I think playing Gudra is deeply funny. So Gudra's going to be my defender for this match. Looks like there's a lot of divers, so I think we'll be running Muddy Water and the other not Power Whip move. Happy Sunday. I'm actually going to go out to and watch a movie tomorrow, so any uploads I do have planned are going to be later than usual. I'll probably make a stupid community post about it after the fact. I don't usually watch movies though, so I'm not exactly a professional opinion haver of movies. Oh, that's not good. Oh, actually? Oh yeah, actually no, that's even worse. Not much melee Pokemon. Not much Pokemon with no mobility can really do against Cinderace. Where did our shield come from? Why did I get like a Ozzy? Maybe we'll have better luck on the bottom. Actually, yeah, let's try Power Whip. That might not be... Power Whip might actually be terrible with this step, but honestly, what do I have left to lose? Oh god, why? That kill was completely earned. Yeah, that was just This would irrevocably hurt the game, and I hope they never add it. But I wonder how the game would look if like for 30 seconds after you select a move, you can swap it out with the other move. Again, it would really hurt the game, and it might and it would just straight up suck. But one has to wonder. I already forgot who got those athletics. This really isn't a good pet. Yeah, it's a rough one today. Yeah, that's a pretty major level lead. What? Get over here. There was the blaze kick for like a brief few seconds. until we can push towards the center. Actually, I know I made a terrible move here. This match irrevocably sucks to let you go. Yeah, that's a loss. Yeah, that's going to be a loss. Oh, rough game. Oh, 20 points off? At least it wasn't a total stomp. That would have been less than fun. Alright, give me the Latias points. Yay. Wait, no! Well, that's going to irrevocably ruin the whole run. Support our Blaziken. For God's sake, please just Blaziken. It never dies. Oh god. I anticipated today to be pretty light in the commentary, but we have more dice than I necessarily know what to do with. So it's so you guys are getting a 3-for-1 video today. I hope you appreciate it by giving me a 2 views. Maybe a like even. Please. Darn. Yeah, just because you have get more than one game this time doesn't mean that I'm actually gonna have commentary. I still need to actually get any form of software editing. To actually cut down on all this downtime, but I'm literally too lazy to do that right now, so you're just kind of dealing with up to a minute of silence. Full disclosure, I have no idea how to play Blaziken. Well, that's not quite true. I have a vague idea. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. So the ideal scenario is that we can just get Electrode and rush to dunk points in. It's normally only actually works for standard matches. Oh god. Why are there 3 of you? Triple kill? Oh my god. Which makes what I just did significantly less cool, which is unfortunate. I still appreciate the ego boost after that rough match. Honestly, I always find Blaziken probably one of the most underrated Pokemon in the game. Like, not even just because I personally really like the amount of skill expression Blaziken can get compared to other Pokemon. I wouldn't, like, even more than, say, Aegislash, and I say this as someone who mained Aegislash for a long while but never exactly got into Blaziken. The ridiculous amount of stuff you can do by being a good Blaziken player is kind of stupid, and I love it. The only real unfortunate part is that most people don't play Blaziken because of a lot of the better held items are based off of your Unite move, and Blaziken deliberately has a crappy version. It basically Blaziken just automatically, those items are worse on Blaziken. So even though you should be using your Ignite move like 10 to 15 times per minute, pretty much. You're getting like pretty much no value out of Actually, since it's a bomb match, I could just go down here. You're getting like no value out of energy and body barrier. Alright, let's just win. But yeah, if you don't mind, energy amp being kind of a trap option on Blaziken, Blaziken is probably I would say Blaziken is easy like a top 3 pick. Okay, next to 9, that'll be right. Definitely high up there though. Microtrends also making a tier list is trust me, bro. I've also been playing the game since day 1 basically, but I just haven't kept up the meta the whole time. And that's a pretty easy bot win. Nice. Love me some Blaziken gameplay. Also, by the way, I tested it to make sure that that any fans running aren't coming into the video. Alright. But they might still be the case because OBS's audio input capture is still acting like there's a lot going on into it. So, well, do let me know if it is. Ho-Oh. That's interesting. I haven't played a lot of Ho-Oh. Not because I necessarily think Ho-Oh is bad. I think Ho-Oh, especially, I haven't tried Ho-Oh after the recent buffs. Oh, I guess they're less buffs, more reworks. But I wouldn't doubt Ho-Oh is still pretty good with them. Actually, while we're loading in, let's see if I can actually look out Ho-Oh. Oh no, but I can't. We'll have to just read. We'll just have to binge read it while we have the chance. So yeah, Bayron ever plays Fly with Sacred Fire. Is the main one. Shoot fire, this is fire great intensity, blah blah blah. Dash move. Attack debuff. I don't know how it plays. Might just go Sky Attack, Fire Spin. Really tough Absol, Greed, and Charizard. So a lot of pretty melee focused comp for our last one, which is interesting because the main offensive threat is going to be Absol because I can just get bursted and die if I get lucky. Tailwind. Now, Charmander, please behave. Let me steal. Let me steal. You'll get it. You'll get the benefits too. There's no reason. There's no reason to deny me. Have XP share. See, look, you're level 5. Oh, die. Yay. Okay. Yeah, that's the lane. Not much they can really do here. Yeah. Just gonna get the bird. Yeah, okay, so thoughts on Ho. Ho's good. I know Ho was a lot stronger when they first came out, and I think people felt real strongly about their Unite move, which is like which lets them revive, which is kind of nuts. If you don't think, but it requires a lot of heavy coordination, I think, to be really game changing. Of course, well, maybe you don't really need to heavily coordinate it, actually. I still wouldn't call it broken though. It's really useful if most of your team wipes at like Rayquaza, because suddenly having like 4 people back on their feet, even at like half health, it is really useful. But honestly, outside of that, Ho is just kind of okay. Like, probably... Oh my god. Oh, I keep getting stunned. Probably on like... They're still... Ho's still good, don't get me wrong. Like, genuinely, they can be pretty ridiculous. They can be pretty ridiculous with a more coordinated team. They probably Ho's Unite move probably takes a lot more coordination than other defender Unite moves to be particularly good. Because I genuinely had cases where people were straight up weren't ready when they actually got revives, and they just kind of died again even faster. So for it to guarantee its usefulness, you kind of... Oh, okay. For it to be kind of useful, kind of guarantee the team will be ready. Ready when they get picked up. If you can guarantee that, it's pretty much free. Unless you got so unbelievably wiped the first time that the enemy team is just ready to kill you twice over. But that's usually not the case. So it's actually kind of fine. Yeah, you start. And of course, that's all just to kind of assume that you don't die first, which is because bursts are really prevalent in the current meta. So there is a good chance you might just die first, and thus you can't bring your team back up. Although it's not as likely as, say, if you were an attacker or something. And yeah, those are the matches. Like, comment, subscribe, or something. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.